Have you ever paused to consider what truly transforms a partnership from ordinary to extraordinary, from a mere acquaintance to an unforgettable bond? It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking physical attraction is the be-all and end-all, but the reality is far more nuanced. While physical intimacy certainly plays a vital role, the secret ingredient, the magic spark that ignites a lasting connection, lies in the profound understanding of each other's innermost desires, needs, and vulnerabilities. It's about delving beyond the surface and exploring the intricate landscape of the other person's soul, creating a safe and nurturing space where both partners feel seen, heard, and cherished. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the art of intimate connection, venturing beyond the superficial and delving into the depths of mutual understanding and shared pleasure. We will be exploring several aspects of how to foster more intimate relationships and a few positions that will take you to the max. We'll examine not just the mechanics of intimacy, but the emotional and psychological components that contribute to a truly fulfilling and passionate relationship. A deep dive into intimacy. As warriors of the spirit, we constantly strive to cultivate inner strength, unbreakable determination, and unwavering resolve. We face life's myriad challenges with courage and resilience, always seeking to overcome our limitations and ascend to new heights of personal growth and self-discovery. But what if we could bring that same level of dedication, focus, and intentionality into the bedroom? What if we could approach intimacy not as a passive act, but as an active pursuit of mutual pleasure, understanding, and connection? That's the challenge we're embracing today, exploring how to infuse our intimate relationships with the same spirit of growth, resilience, and unwavering dedication that we apply to all other aspects of our lives. Let's begin with a fundamental question. How can you consistently ensure your partner experiences profound joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment in every intimate moment? This isn't about performing tricks or adhering to rigid formulas. It's about fostering a deep understanding of your partner's unique desires and sensitivities and tailoring your approach accordingly. And let's be clear, this understanding is an ongoing process, a continuous dialogue of exploration and discovery that evolves as the relationship matures. One of the most intimate and satisfying positions, often overlooked in its simplicity, is the classic act of spooning. In this position, both partners lie on their sides, with one partner gently cradling the other from behind. This simple act of physical closeness creates a sense of security, comfort, and vulnerability, allowing for a deeper emotional connection to flourish. But spooning is more than just a cuddle. It's an opportunity for shared intimacy and sensual exploration. The partner in the rear has easy access to stimulate erogenous zones, such as the G-spot and clitoris, leading to heightened arousal and pleasure for their partner. This dual stimulation, combining physical touch with emotional closeness, can significantly enhance your partner's pleasure and bring you both closer on a physical and emotional level. But let's move beyond the basics and explore some positions that are known favorites among those seeking heightened pleasure and deeper connection. Keep in mind that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to intimacy. What works for one couple may not work for another, and the key is to experiment, communicate, and discover what brings the most joy and satisfaction to both partners. There's a popular saying that women with a lot of, but usually have small breasts, and women with large breasts have small butts. Such sentiments, while commonly expressed, are nothing more than generalizations and stereotypes that contribute to unrealistic beauty standards and body image issues. It's essential to remember that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and focusing on arbitrary physical attributes diminishes the true essence of a person's worth and value. Furthermore, the notion that redhead women are more likely to have frequent sexual relations is another example of a harmful stereotype that perpetuates misinformation and prejudice. There is absolutely no scientific basis for such a claim, and it's crucial to approach discussions about sexuality with respect, sensitivity, and a commitment to accurate information. Now, let's move back to discussing the benefits of spooning and why this is one of the best positions to stimulate a girl's G-spot. The lower wall of the vagina is rich in nerve endings, and in the spooning position, the penis maintains close contact with this area, providing intense and direct stimulation. Additionally, this position allows for easy access to the clitoris, enabling simultaneous stimulation of both the G-spot and clitoris, which can lead to explosive orgasms. Another position that often ranks high on the list of favorites is doggy style. According to recent surveys conducted by experts in the field, this position, where the woman gets on all fours while the man penetrates her vaginally from behind, holding her by the hips, is particularly popular among individuals in the 35 to 44 age range. One of the key advantages of doggy style is the optimal control it provides the woman. She can adjust her range of movement, angle of penetration, and depth to find the precise stimulation that brings her the most pleasure. Now, consider this statement. 8 out of 10 women like to be insulted and insult their partner during sex. This statement is a generalization that should be approached with caution. While some individuals may find role-playing and verbal expressions of dominance or submission arousing, it's crucial to remember that consent, respect, and open communication are paramount. Engaging in any form of verbal play during intimacy should be done with the explicit agreement and enthusiastic participation of all parties involved. Also, the statement that some women are born with a smaller vagina or simply without one is insensitive and inaccurate. While there are rare medical conditions, such as vaginal agenesis, Mayer-Rokitansky-Kusterhauser syndrome, where a woman is born without a vagina, it's crucial to approach this topic with sensitivity and respect. It's important to avoid using generalizations or insensitive language when discussing medical conditions that can affect a person's sexual anatomy or function. The idea that having sex standing up can help you last longer and make your girl come faster is another misconception. While standing sex can be exciting and adventurous, it's not necessarily a guaranteed method for prolonged endurance or rapid orgasms. The key to lasting longer lies in techniques such as focused breathing, mindfulness, and communication with your partner. Similarly, achieving orgasm depends on various factors, including stimulation, arousal, and psychological state. Furthermore, the statement that a woman can reach orgasm in just 4 minutes of good work, but may take 20 minutes during intercourse with luck, highlights the importance of clitoral stimulation in female orgasms. While some women can achieve orgasm through vaginal penetration alone, many require direct clitoral stimulation to reach climax. Understanding this and incorporating clitoral stimulation into your lovemaking can significantly enhance your partner's pleasure and satisfaction. Finally, the notion that women who always give oral sex are the ones being unfaithful to their partners is a harmful and baseless stereotype that perpetuates mistrust and suspicion in relationships. There is absolutely no correlation between performing oral sex and infidelity. Such generalizations are harmful and contribute to a culture of judgment and mistrust. Before we delve deeper into these transformative positions and explore the nuances of intimate connection, I want to take a moment to connect with you, our viewers. If you're finding value in this content and feel empowered to cultivate deeper and more fulfilling intimate connections, please take a second to like this video. Your support helps me create more free content like this, reaching a wider audience and spreading the message of love, understanding, and mutual pleasure. Additionally, I'd love to hear your thoughts, experiences, and insights. Drop a comment below with any questions you have, positions you've enjoyed, or challenges you've faced in enhancing intimacy in your relationships. Let's create a community where we can learn, grow, and support each other on our journey toward deeper and more meaningful connections. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Our dream is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and with your support, we can achieve this milestone together. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all our latest content, empowering you to cultivate inner strength, deepen your relationships, and live a more fulfilling and authentic life. Thank you for being a part of this journey and for your continued support. Now, let's continue our exploration of intimacy by examining the benefits of understanding your partner's weak points or areas of particular sensitivity. Knowing your partner's preferences, both physical and emotional, allows you to tailor your approach to intimacy in a way that maximizes their pleasure and satisfaction. It's about becoming a student of your partner, learning their unique map of arousal and pleasure, and using that knowledge to create experiences that are deeply fulfilling and meaningful. Every person is unique in terms of their sensitivities, preferences, and triggers. So understanding what works best for your partner can make a significant difference in their sexual satisfaction and overall happiness in the relationship. This requires open and honest communication, a willingness to experiment, and a genuine desire to understand your partner's inner world. Additionally, knowing your partner's weak points can help strengthen the emotional connection and intimacy between you. Open and honest communication about likes and dislikes in the bedroom can deepen trust and the bond between you, leading to greater satisfaction and emotional intimacy. When you create an environment of openness, vulnerability, and mutual respect, you pave the way for a deeper and more meaningful connection that extends beyond the physical realm. By knowing your partner's weak points, you can also show your attention and care for their pleasure. Showing genuine interest in their sexual satisfaction and being willing to explore new forms of stimulation can make them feel valued, loved, and desired, which can increase their desire and excitement. This is a powerful way to nurture the emotional and sexual connection between you, creating a virtuous cycle of pleasure, intimacy, and mutual satisfaction. Now, let's address some common misconceptions and intriguing facts about intimacy and sexuality. The idea that men feel greater sexual arousal when they wake up in the morning is based on the fact that testosterone levels tend to be higher in the morning. This can lead to increased libido and sensitivity in men. However, it's important to remember that arousal is a complex phenomenon influenced by various factors, including psychological state, physical health, and environmental factors. The statement, "After fingers and vibrators, candles are the most frequently used phallic objects by women," highlights the diversity of objects that women use for self-pleasure and exploration. While vibrators and fingers are commonly used for clitoral stimulation, other objects, such as candles, can provide unique sensations and enhance arousal for some individuals. It's important to approach discussions about sexuality with an open mind and without judgment, recognizing that pleasure is a subjective experience. The claim that the most common fantasy among girls under 25 is oral sex is based on surveys and studies that explore the sexual fantasies and desires of young women. While individual preferences vary widely, oral sex is a common fantasy among young women, often associated with feelings of intimacy, pleasure, and liberation. The missionary position, although often perceived as standard, remains one of the most practiced sexual positions among heterosexual couples worldwide. This position allows for close physical contact, face-to-face intimacy, and easy access for kissing and cuddling. While it may not be the most adventurous or stimulating position for all couples, it remains a comfortable and familiar option for many. According to a recent survey conducted in the United Kingdom, women like the missionary position because of the closeness and intimacy it implies, and because they feel their partner's body covering theirs, not crushing them. This highlights the importance of comfort, connection, and feeling safe and secure during intimacy. The missionary position, when practiced with sensitivity and attention to the woman's comfort, can be a deeply satisfying and intimate experience. Sexology experts classify the missionary position as one of the best positions for women to reach orgasm, as long as it is practiced with the aim of being as diagonal as possible to maximize clitoral stimulation. This emphasizes the importance of understanding female anatomy and focusing on clitoral stimulation to enhance the likelihood of orgasm. Small adjustments to the angle and positioning can make a significant difference in the woman's experience. The statement that women with problems feeling orgasms have shorter clitorises than average, making them further from the vaginal opening and harder to stimulate during penetrative sex, is a potentially misleading generalization. While clitoral size and location can vary among women, it's not necessarily a direct predictor of orgasmic ability. There are many other factors that contribute to a woman's ability to reach orgasm, including psychological state, emotional connection, and the quality of stimulation received. The idea that after 50, some men experience changes in their sexuality and believe good sex is over is a common misconception. While sexual function may change with age, good sex is not over after 50. With the right information, creativity, and a willingness to adapt, men and women can continue to enjoy fulfilling and satisfying sexual experiences throughout their lives. The cougar position, where the woman is on top of the man, allows women to have greater control of their orgasms. The woman can move as fast or slow as she likes and control the depth of penetration. This position also gives her easy access to her clitoris, which she can stimulate with her hands or by adopting an ideal friction angle against the man's body to reach orgasm more easily. Furthermore, the cougar position gives most of the prominence to the woman, giving her the freedom to set the pace. The man has direct access to caress her breasts, which helps to excite another female erogenous zone. This position can be empowering and liberating for women, allowing them to take the lead and explore their own desires and sensuality. The claim that 80% of women do not marry the one they love but the man who is truly ready is a cynical and potentially harmful generalization. While there may be some truth to the idea that women consider factors beyond love when choosing a partner, such as stability, security, and compatibility, it's important to avoid perpetuating the notion that women are primarily motivated by practicality or self-interest. Before anal sex, a good tip is to keep the area clean. It can be washed with water and neutral soap, and the intestines can be emptied with an enema. This is essential for hygiene and comfort, and can help to prevent infection or discomfort. The statement that a woman's sexual drive is more easily altered than a man's is based on the understanding that female sexuality is more complex and influenced by a wider range of factors, including hormones, emotions, and social context. However, it's important to avoid generalizing and recognizing that individual experiences can vary widely. The claim that girls who have sex at least once a week look happier, more feminine, and especially more beautiful is a generalization that perpetuates unrealistic beauty standards and promotes the idea that sex is necessary for happiness or fulfillment. Beauty is subjective and comes in all shapes and sizes. The idea that women on average are attracted to older men as it subconsciously communicates to them a sense of experience and stability is a common theory that attempts to explain age preferences in relationships. While some women may be attracted to older men for these reasons, it's important to recognize that individual preferences vary widely and there is no single explanation for attraction. The alignment technique is one of the positions for women to reach orgasm faster with intense clitoral stimulation. The woman should keep her legs together while the man should have his apart. This achieves greater pressure during penetration and more physical contact for the woman. It also stimulates the man's penis, providing him with great pleasure and making it much easier for her to reach climax. To enhance sensations with the alignment technique, nothing is better than the man pressing the woman's hips against him. This maximizes physical contact and intensifies the sensations of penetration and clitoral stimulation. The statement that when a woman is attracted to a man, she moistens her lips with her tongue to make them shinier and more attractive is a common theory about nonverbal communication and attraction. While this may be a subconscious behavior in some women, it's important to avoid generalizing and recognizing that individual behaviors can vary widely. The claim that women who always perform oral sex are the ones being unfaithful to their partner because they have the habit of wanting to see another man excited by their actions is a harmful and baseless stereotype that perpetuates mistrust and suspicion in relationships. There is absolutely no correlation between performing oral sex and infidelity. Life is full of mysteries and secrets, so keep exploring and discovering. Intimacy is an ongoing journey of exploration, communication, and mutual discovery. Embrace the adventure and be open to new experiences. The claim that some people can experience an orgasm while exercising due to repetitive movements and continuous friction is a real phenomenon known as corgasm. While not everyone experiences this, it highlights the unexpected ways in which the body can experience pleasure. The statement that mature women over 40 find it easier to achieve orgasm compared to women under 40 is a potentially misleading generalization. While some women may experience increased confidence and sexual awareness as they age, orgasmic ability is influenced by various factors, including hormonal changes, psychological state, and relationship satisfaction. Mature women over 40 are more likely to initiate a kiss before sex, while younger women are more likely to initiate a kiss after sex. This may reflect differences in relationship dynamics, communication styles, and expectations about intimacy. The screw position is another one to consider for women to experience more pleasure during intimate relations. In this position, the man will have absolute control of the penetration movements, but the woman has to keep her legs elevated and will enjoy much more satisfying stimulation. In the screw position, the woman should lie on her back on the bed with her legs completely stretched upwards and crossing one over the other. The man should hold the woman's legs by the ankles to help her keep them stretched the whole time. Once in this position, penetration occurs, and it is also a super pleasurable position for the man, making it ideal for enjoying an incredible synchronized orgasm. The statement that when a man likes a woman and is in love, he can't help but talk about her with his friends is a common theory about male behavior and attraction. While this may be true for some men, it's important to avoid generalizing and recognizing that individual behaviors can vary widely. If a man licks a woman's vagina and plays with her nipples, it means he truly cares about satisfying her. This indicates a willingness to explore and pleasure the woman's erogenous zones. It is common that when a woman is attracted to a man, she speaks in a lower tone than usual. This may be a subconscious behavior that is meant to signal attraction. Many women before being penetrated love having their breasts caressed. Additionally, some of them like oral sex as foreplay. The claim that women's sexuality is the most powerful weapon in the battle between men and women is a divisive and potentially harmful generalization. Sexuality is a source of pleasure, intimacy, and connection. The statement that the left hand of the man is his best ally in that situation because the left hand is mastered by those with the most experience is a playful and humorous statement that implies that men who are skilled with their left hand are also skilled lovers. This is obviously not true. Understanding your partner's unique desires, sensitivities, and weak points is essential for cultivating an intimate and satisfying connection in the relationship. When it comes to female pleasure, knowing these points can be especially relevant, as it can contribute to a more intense and pleasurable experience for both partners. In the battlefield of life, only those with an unbreakable spirit can prevail. As warriors of the spirit, we refuse to yield to adversity and embrace each challenge as an opportunity to grow and strengthen ourselves. Each moment of struggle is an opportunity to demonstrate our resilience and determination. Let's rise, brothers and sisters, and continue forward with courage and conviction, because together there is no obstacle we cannot overcome. Onward to greatness. And so, we conclude our journey together. It has been a pleasure sharing these reflections on Stoicism with you and how to apply it in our daily lives. As we wrap up this video, I hope you found these tips helpful for enhancing intimate connections with your partner. Remember, true strength lies in mutual understanding, honest communication, and a willingness to explore new possibilities.